Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. I woke up with an itch this morning. What kind of itch, you ask? The itch to switch. So in my last video, I put in a brown chair. It's like right here behind you guys on the camera. And you guys didn't like it in here, and I totally get it. I like it in here, but I can see where it looks a little bit like harsher on camera. I think I have a better spot for it. And in my thinking, it just kind of set off this domino effect that I haven't even got to do yet. I almost started doing it, and I was like, nope. My people would love seeing this, so we're gonna start switching some things up in here. So if you're new here, go ahead and click that red subscribe button. Turn on all your notifications. I promise you I will keep you on your toes around here. I like to change things up, and let's go ahead and jump straight into today's video. This is the chair I'm referring to, just in case you're new here or you're not caught up on videos or you missed that particular video. Totally get it. This is the chair I'm talking about. I actually like it in here, and so does Chase, but I also get, like, on camera it does look a little bit harsh, and I think I have a better spot for it. I'm gonna say I think, because you guys know sometimes I do this and then everything goes back to the way it was. But just by moving this in my head, it's like set off a domino effect. So let's go ahead and get started so I can start like putting these thoughts into like real life action.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care. Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops.
Here is the current status of what's going on. Now that I have this area cleared out, I kind of just piled everything here so I can see what I'm working with, but I'm gonna head to the next space where I want it to go so I can clear out that area. Just remember, anytime you're like rearranging or decorating or decluttering, it always gets worse before it gets better. So don't start this if like company's on their way over or you're about to leave the house, you only have like 30 minutes. Definitely do this when you have some spare time, because it's just gonna cause that ripple effect and you're just gonna keep rearranging, or I do anyways. So definitely make sure you have some time, but let's head on to the next space. So the spot I'm wanting to put it is over here where this mirror is. I've never known what to do with this space. You guys have seen me like decorate it so many different ways. This is actually the mirror for my beauty room, and I want it to go back in there. So I'm thinking about putting the chair in here, and the chair does have like an orangey tone to it, and I feel like I have more of those wood tones in here that will kind of complement it. I have this like cutting board back here, this bench over here at our dining room table. I also have this bench right here in our little nook going in to our, guest bedroom. So let me move this into my office and then bring the chair in here.
Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too.
This is one reason why I really like having all neutral pieces in my house. I feel like you can use them anywhere you want to in your house. You're not stuck to just one room. It's a lot like a capsule wardrobe where you just like mix and match your pieces. That's what you can do in your house when you have just a lot of like neutrals or basics like you would your clothes. They can go in all of the rooms, so you can shop your house. If you get bored with one room, you can just switch it with another. I don't know, it just makes it a lot more affordable to kind of change up your house and refreshen it for $0. anytime you're rearranging furniture, this is a really good time to clean. I go ahead and like vacuum every single day and sweep and clean my house, but all those dust bunnies just hide underneath your furniture pieces, so anytime you move them, that's definitely time to clean.
I felt it was my chance, but nobody tells me good things about you, baby. I'm gonna stay right here, and I don't mean maybe.
So now that I have all that furniture moved out, I'm gonna grab my Hoover vacuum, and I do want to thank Hoover for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I love them, and I love their vacuum. I love their shampooers. I pretty much have everything that they sell. I even love like the shampooer cleaner that comes with it. But I'm going to show you all these pieces. I talk about this vacuum a lot, but I wanted to show you how I use each attachment. So you just saw me in the bedroom use like the vacuum attachment, but right here it comes with 3 other attachments that you can hook on. So you just take off that stick vacuum part, and then you can attach these smaller attachments and use them all different ways. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Right here, now that I have that more narrow attachment, you're gonna see how well I can get into like corners and cracks. This is also good for your car. I feel like this is a very affordable stick vacuum, but it makes it even more affordable when you can use it more than one place. So this just doesn't have to be for floors. You can use this in cars, garages. Since it's handheld, you can carry it anywhere since you don't have to plug it into a wall. Like I said, you can throw it in your car with you, take it wherever you need to. Now I'm gonna grab this next attachment, and it's got more of a brush end on it, so it's not gonna scratch anything. So I had a lot of dust on this lamp, and I can just vacuum it all up, and I don't have to worry about it scratching my lamps or anything that could be harmed. And for this last attachment, I'm gonna use what I call like the upholstery attachment. So this is really good for your sofas, chairs, anything that's like a fabric. You can use this on headboards. It's really good for underneath your cushions, because if you're like me, food gets underneath there. We're constantly eating on our sofa, and it works really well too. So if you don't have a Hoover yet and you're in the market for a stick vacuum, definitely check them out. I'm gonna leave their link down below in my description box. If I have a coupon code, I'll leave it there as well. Sometimes I can get you one, but thanks again to Hoover for sponsoring this part of today's video. So George is a golden doodle, but you're gonna see he's 50-50, so he still sheds a little, and right there when I was filming, it caught his fur just flying everywhere. Anytime like in the corners, it's just George fur everywhere, and I know he does not shed near as much as most like golden retrievers or lab or anything, but he still does shed. Okay, so my Hoover vacuum's still sitting out on my coffee table from filming it, but what do you guys think about the chair? I think it looks really good in here. I kind of like the color in here better. I can't decide if I need this black stand here or just put the plant on the ground. I might try that just real quickly so we can all see the difference, but I think that looks really good in there. It adds extra seating, and then my mirror can be back in my office where I need it and Savannah uses it. So let me switch this real fast and we can just see what the other way would look like. I think I like it this way better since I already have black on the pillow, but let me know. Just, you know, down below put table or no table and then I'll know what you're talking about. But I feel like it does just kind of blend in or fit better in this space. So now let's go work on my master bedroom so we can get that area fixed as well. So here is the gray chair back in here. I know you guys favor this, and I can kind of see why. At first, I did not like it in here, but it really does go with her furniture. I'm gonna try to just, you know, Scandinavian it up instead of like glam it up. I'm gonna try to add some Scandinavian. So I'm gonna go grab a pillow and a blanket. Basically, I'm gonna go shop in my house real quickly because that's the easiest way to decorate if you're on a budget or on a $0 budget, is shop your house. So let's go do that right now. So when I say shop your house, that can mean two different things. You can literally go through your house, find those pieces where maybe there's too many pieces there, or maybe you have a piece you love, but it's not in a great spot. Go find those pieces and try them. I also keep extra decor that, like, when I move something out, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look good here. I throw it in my guest bedroom closet right now. I used to have like an island at the old house, but pick your spot. It can be in a tub out in the garage. It can be in like a coat closet, wherever. But if you love the piece, you just don't have a spot for it, don't get rid of it because it can save you money in the future. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go to my guest bedroom closet. I'm gonna figure out what I have in there and try to make it work in our master bedroom so I don't have to spend any money today on this Itch to Switch. These are all the pieces I'm working with. Now, if none of these work, I can go shop the rest of my house. I'm gonna always start with my like extras before I move something in my house, because if I take it from one area, it's gonna require that area to be decorated. So always start with your extras and then just kind of build off of there. I don't hate this, but I don't love it either. I feel like I need something black up on the chair since there's so much black on this side of the bedroom, just to kind of tie it all in. This would probably be good, but it's just too long over there. So I'm gonna take these pillows and see if I can like switch them out somewhere else that maybe doesn't need as much black, and see if I can come up with something. I have this pillow right here, but honestly, I feel like it looks really good in the laundry room, and I think it would be too much black in there. So I'm gonna let that one stay and see what else I can find. It's basically coming down to, I have this black pillow, which I actually really like there, and this black pillow. So I'm gonna switch it out with another pillow and see how it looks, and then maybe try this one in there on the chair. So if you're still watching today's video and you're enjoying it and you like it, definitely consider hitting that red subscribe button down below. I have lots of cool content coming out in the future. I'm going to be doing my 200K giveaway here soon, as soon as I hit it. I've been working on that for you guys. And I have a secret project that I've kind of been working on that I'm going to be sharing with you guys super soon. So if you don't want to miss stuff like that, if you love seeing me clean my home and decorate my home and do DIYs and home projects, you're going to want to stay around. So just hit that red subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. I think this is looking really good. I do want to see it if I do a little more black over here, but I do like the subtle touch of it. But I'm going to flip-flop this with the chair and the living room pillow and just see how that looks.
I see it trembling all too fast, but I'm not leaving. And you go round and round and round, and you cannot see. I'll be right behind you, hawking the tree. You look so beautiful today, and now the game is changing. Just like a stranger, suddenly.
Sometimes I really wish YouTube was like live so you guys could tell me like right now, do you like this? Do you not? I kind of like this better in here. It's less like just bold black, but then I don't know if I have too much black going on in my bedroom. So look at that. And then we're gonna walk down here into my bedroom. Let's see. Does that look really good in here? I think it does. It's just a little bit bolder in here on the black. These pieces I'm gonna go find something else to do with. These have been crammed in a closet, and I just thought about like, why don't I have them out on our guest bed? So I'm gonna try that in there. I'm gonna figure out what to do with this black stand, but I think as far as the pillow goes, I'm pretty happy with where they are right now. I think I also forgot to share what this looks like. I really like this white furry pillow on this black wall. It adds some texture and just a little bit of glam, since we still like glam touches. For instance, the chandelier and the gold. So I think that looks really good. I'm gonna try these in the guest bedroom real fast, and then we will move on and figure out what we need to do next. This is looking better. So this is my old comforter from when we redid our master bedroom. It's so hard because on camera it reads purple. In real life it's more of a gray tone. But this is what used to be on there. I have like white sheets and white bedding. It's basically the same comforter. It's just not near as soft as this one. But I'm really thinking about like flip-flopping it out, like maybe going back to white, and that'll go with my theme more. So I'm getting tired, I'm getting hot and sweaty, but I think I'm gonna switch out this bedding to see if this like black will pop more if this is all white. I definitely think this looks so much better. Like I said, I need to get something for above here. I might eventually switch out the lamps or the nightstands or something. It needs something, I just haven't figured out. Like I said, I'm gonna possibly paint this black. I need to put all those up, I'll wash them and then just put them in the closet for extras, but I think the white looks better. I also think from just like looking out here, like into the hallway, into the room, it looks better. It just seems like the colors match better, so I'm glad I switched that. I decided to go ahead and just vacuum the floors in here, so this room was completely done. It looks really good. I love the fresh look of the white comforter and sheets. I know it's been on here before, but I really like adding the subtle touches of black. And then I did just put our family pictures back above the bed. I didn't get a clip of it, but I just put those up there for now until I find something else. It occurred to me while I was vacuuming, I had like rolled out this pillow over here that was in my laundry room for some reason, but it reminded me like it had a diamond shape on it, and I know you can't see this rug all the way, but it's actually a diamond shape under there. So I felt like it went together really well, and I really like it. So now I'm going to take the pillow that was there and fingers crossed it works in my laundry room. With all honesty, I like it so much better. The other one was like a very harsh black and white, and that's like, this is white, that's white. I know off camera you can't tell as much, but this is actually like a cream. It's a little bit of like an ivory or cream to it, so it pulls in the wicker baskets really well. So I love that. It's kind of funny on camera, you can barely see this pillow, but there are two right there. And here's some clips of just how all the areas that I worked on today were finished and completed. It's funny how just moving a few pieces around can make your house just feel fresh and new again and kind of redecorated. And I didn't have to spend any money on this. So definitely if you're in a rut with your house, just switch some pieces around and I promise you, you'll feel so much better. I am so happy with the way everything turned out. I still have a little bit of cleanup to do. I've got to work on all these blankets. I've got to put all those sacks away, but I'm gonna do that off camera. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope you got some motivation to kind of revamp your house, even if you're on a $0 budget. You don't have to make a ton of money to have a beautiful home or a clean home. So definitely clean, declutter, shop your home and rearrange, and you can spend $0 and make your house just feel new and fresh again. And I do want to say thanks to Hoover again for sponsoring today's video and making this video possible. So I love my sponsors and you guys should too. That's what makes all this content free for you guys. You guys never have to pay anything to watch my videos. So I am so thankful to all those sponsors that help make that possible. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in the next one. Bye.